good. He's got 8. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lakers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. There's the screen. Russell against Rose. Kicks it to Randall. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Randall's got his second bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Butler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Mirotic is checked in for McDermott. The Lakers in the lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Russell lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Russell's got his first 2 points. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Rose passes to Butler. To the inside. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Good tries by Russell.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for Maurice Harkless. Then for the Bulls, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Portis in for Taj Gibson. Rose against Russell. Here's Butler. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And stolen by Mirotic. Here we go, all alone. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Butler. Butler's got 9 points. And the Lakers have possession. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an inter-conference matchup. Always interesting to see how 2 teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
Here's Mirotic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. First one falls for him. And Los Angeles. Bulls trail by 3. So the Bulls 5 right now. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Felton is out there with Rose. And it's McDermott in at the small forward position.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Harkless with it, now defended by McDermott. Gibson against Russell. He feeds it to Freak. Clarkson kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. Randall dishes to Russell. Offensive rebound. Freak. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Rose kicks to Gasol. Feeds it to Gibson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Freak with it, working on Gasol. Clarkson kicks to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He has 9 rebounds and 1 assist.
And the first one drops. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The drive by Russell. Pass to Randall, right wing. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the pick. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Gasol wide open. He fires. The quick look, no good that time. Russell against Butler. The drive by Russell. And stolen by Butler. Rose kicks to McDermott. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Lou Williams is checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Russell passes to Harkless. Drops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Butler kicks to Rose. Back to Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Butler. He has 15 points now and 3 great steals.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
They set the pick. Freak sets a screen for Russell. Here's Randall. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. To the middle. Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Russell with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And Freak throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Rose goes in. Banked in off the glass.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look. Russell kicks to Williams.
1:07 left in the game. The feed to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Chicago has possession. Fader on the way. That one wide left.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Free.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good from Freak.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out. Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Here's Mirotic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, his rebounder was the story for me tonight, guys. He couldn't have been any more ferocious on the boards. This game would have had a much different feel if he wasn't controlling the glass like that.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.